down to masturbating to fossils, here I am. I'm an old fart, it's disgusting. And how you used to masturbate as a child, I used to just hump shit like a little fucking rabbit chihuahua. It was really, really charming. So I have a real serious beat in my bonnet tonight, which means this will either be an excellent set or terrible, but let's find out together, okay? I recently found out that my ex-husband of 11 years found my super secret YouTube account, because I record everything and I have to dump it somewhere, and he bitched about me talking about him, and my comedian friends know that I don't really talk to him on stage, talk about him on stage, so fuck it, burn the bitch down, let's go. So we were together for 18 years, married for 16, and then one day he came home from work and said, I talked it over with my mother. And we decided I should move out. And I said, good, because he was a fucking piece of shit. And you would think that I had planned this ahead of time. This dovetails nicely with what Shay was talking about. He complained about our sex life constantly, and it was not my fault. He was a period phobe on a level that you can't even imagine. And as time progressed, it got worse and worse. So not only would he not have sex with me the week of, he was nervous the week before and the week after. Which means there was 1 week a month that we could have sex. And even then, he was nervous. I'd be like, hey, baby, come on. And he'd be like, I don't know. Maybe I'd rather just beat off and go to bed. Yeah! Fucking bitch! Fucking bitch. And so he found my super secret YouTube account. Did he come to a cunt directly? Yep. He went to our adult children and bitched about me. This is a man that's remarried to a much younger woman who I actually like because she treats my kids well. But she's got to be a fucking saint if she's trying to have this kind of sex with this man. This is not going to be funny. It's like, okay, you love it. You would. You're divorced too. So, and that's the thing too. I bitch a lot about the fact that I have taken a vow of abstinence. I say all these things, but the reality is, my ex-husband really put me off of sex with his lack of affection. That was his favorite control mechanism, withholding affection. And I'm a very affectionate person. And there's a friend of mine that just wants to beat him up because he's like, as he puts it, took good pussy off the market. Ladies, if you don't think pussy has draw, this is a gay man. That's like, no, good pussy should always be available. If gay men say that pussy should, fuck it, let's go to real jokes. All right, so, I do drugs. I do a lot of drugs. But I live with a teenage daughter, which means I hide a lot of drugs. And I hide them well. I hid them so well, recently I was cleaning, and I found some weed that I had successfully hidden from myself about 3 years ago, and I said, great, I've been thinking about smoking some of this shit. Gotta re-hide it. Week later, I'm like, I'm ready for that weed. I can't fucking find it. So maybe an old bitch doesn't need to be smoking weed. What do you think? If I can hide weed not just from my child but myself that successfully, maybe it's time to not start back up again. My name is Tanya Cope with my friends in Short Nip Taco. You have a good night, Frank.